In Forza Horizon 4, there's a vast selection of cars with almost 750 cars. Now that's a lot of cars. And there's bound to be some that are really cool that you need to own. So here are my top 5 picks on cars that you have to own in Forza Horizon 4. Hope you enjoyed the video. Number 1, the Volkswagen IDR. This is just a godlike race car. It's super fast because it's electric. It doesn't have that good of a top speed, but the little thing that it does have is more downforce than it weighs. And it is absolutely fantastic and also super fun at the same time. Oh hey look, there's a Forza font, I don't care. Look again, this is not the best top speed car. It can go like 300 kilometers an hour, around 170 miles an hour. And again, this is not a good top speed car. It's a very good accelerating car. It's not that good of a speed trap car. It's not that good of a drift car. But what it is though is a very capable track car, just like the Mozo MT900S. And I know I kind of dissed on it in the last video, but I'm sorry, I fucking love it. It's so good. So the next one, actually the Mozo MT900S, so good. And I'm sorry for your ears. You know what? And this is one of the only 10 out of 10 cars, which I love. So I'm just gonna take my handling tune so your ears don't die. But the thing is, even though it's X-Class, I don't care that it's X-Class, because just look at the speed. And this is a handling tune, remember. I'm going almost 400 kilometers an hour in a handling tune. Now this is one of the best speed zone cars, and maybe not drift zones, but speed zone and speed trap cars. I mean 599 and Agera RS. I kind of was like, with the Agera RS, it's not fast enough. I mean it is fast, it's just not fast enough. And yes, I'm referring to last video, but this will always be faster. Strike. Number 3, the Baja truck. And not just any one, it's the Toyota Baja truck. You might notice it has the same engine as the Mozo, because this engine is just the best engine. 1400 horsepower. It's just insanity. But this is the danger sign car, or just any off-road car. And even though it's S2 class, it is incredible. And I know S2 is kind of high for some people, but for the price that you're paying, which is S2 class, this is insanity. It is the epitome of off-road speed. Nice jump. But this is a really good off-road car. And since it's a Baja truck, it can do crazy jumps. Because Baja is just a lot of sand, like a whole lot of sand. So, number 4, the Lexus LFA. Again, I'm gonna turn down the volume of this car in editing, because the Lexus LFA is one of the most fun cars in the game. I absolutely love it. Not because it handles well, not because it's that fast, but because it's a godlike S2 class car. Like, seriously. It handles incredible for S2 class, and I know I just said that it didn't handle so well. And it's got pretty fair acceleration, but remember, I don't have twin turbos on this, because I don't want to destroy the sound of it, because who would destroy that? It's just, this car's a work of art. And it has a little bit of a price to pay of around 10 million credits, which is kind of a lot. Who would buy it? Yes, I would buy it. I love it. Oh no! And last but not least, definitely my favorite car. This, the Koenigsegg CC-GT. It's a very basic interior. You can see it's very race car, and just everything on it is very race car. I'm also gonna turn this song down in editing, but the thing is incredible for extreme track toys, because, well, it's extreme and it's a track toy. just take this 90-degree corner. I would say this is almost as good as the IDR, but it's just higher up on the list because Koenigsegg is one of the only hypercar manufacturers in the world right now, so it's kind of cool that they made this such a long time ago, and there's kind of a sad thing about it. It never got to race, because they needed the car to drive in a race, of course. The FIA mandated that they had to produce 250 road-going versions of the CCGT, and that was fine. It was just a little bit of an annoyance, because who wants to make more badass race cars when it's a badass race car? I mean, Koenigsegg was like, seriously, you know what, let's build those. And then, when they had built them, there became rules that mandated how heavy it could be, how much power, how much downforce. And then they just kind of scrapped it. And now nobody knows about it. And there's only one car ever produced, because those 250 road-going versions were not really built. That was my top 5 cars that you need to own in Forza Horizon 4. Leave a like if you enjoy my content, subscribe if you want to watch more of it, and I love beams.